You tuned into the 7-day theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Joseph being Yuya, because Joseph in the Bible was described as a father to the Pharaoh. This is one of the things that it's actually in the Bible. It says that one of his titles is father to the Pharaoh, right? That's a unique title. Nobody really has that title in Egypt, in ancient Egypt. But so when they dug up, well, I think Joseph and Yuya are the same person. Yuya, first of all, is translated almost to Joseph. As far as the translation, it's very similar, the names. And then when you look at Yuya's mummy, because they have his mummy, you can tell he's a Jewish person. You can tell from his features he's Jewish. And Yuya was Akhenaten, the famous pharaoh that believed in one God, and not that he was his grandfather. So this was his mom's dad, and Akhenaten's father, the pharaoh before Akhenaten, his name was Amenhotep III. That he married Yuya, who I think is Joseph's daughter. His daughter was named his Amenhotep's queen. His queen was named Queen Ti. That was her name, Queen Ti or Queen T, like Tia, Ti. That's how you say her name. And that was Joseph's daughter, and he married her. And so I believe that has ties to why Akhenaten like did the whole religious change and everything to believe in one God, is because of like Joseph started it, right? So if Joseph in the Bible is Yuya, and and when they found Yuya's tomb, he also had that title, father to the Pharaoh, which nobody that they know tombs that they dug up had that name in Egypt, just his. And he was a foreigner, and he was buried like a king in the Valley of the Kings. They found him in the Valley of the Kings, and he was buried like a king. They had like his other title. He had a whole bunch of titles, but one of them was vizer to the Pharaoh, same thing that Joseph was. So I believe that Joseph and Queen Ti, which is Akhenaten's mom, had a big influence on Akhenaten, and that's why he changed the religion, because you have Joseph who is part of these patriarchs, these patriarchs who started the Jewish tribe and the Judah and all that, who started the belief in one God. You know what I mean? Belief in one God. And in the Bible, it says he went to Egypt. Now, they say that he was a vizer to a whole different pharaoh. They don't say that he was a vizer to like Amenhotep or anybody. I forget what pharaoh said or what he was, but they don't put him in the same time as Akhenaten. But I think he really was Akhenaten's grandfather, and he had these influences, and that's why you see the ties of Akhenaten believing in one God, monotheism. Because Joseph, one of the patriarchs, who his father was Jacob, Jacob was also God renamed Jacob as Israel. And Israel that's the name of the Jewish tribe that started the belief in one God. So I believe when Joseph came to Egypt, he influenced his daughter, obviously, and his grandson, and the mom and the grandfather, I think, influenced Akhenaten to change Egypt and change the world and to believe in one God. Because Akhenaten, he's the only person in history that we have proof of that believed in one God. He was the first person that we have actual evidence that he believed in one God.